What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mom and Papa Joe. Today, we are starting a very interesting cook. I've never done this before. I've got a beautiful rack of pork, a pork roast, bone-in with the skin on. The plan is to smoke this until almost finished, and then flip it over and really crisp up that skin. This is going to be very interesting. I'm planning on using my Weber. If this is your first time to our channel, thanks for stopping in. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. Please take a look around. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. To the old fans that got us where we are, thank you very much, and good to see you guys again. Let's get started. This is the star of the show. Beautiful 9-bone rack of some all-natural pork. My buddy, and that's his name, Buddy, at my Central Market HEB, put in a special order. This is not something that is carried on a regular basis. I'm just knocking off a little bit of loose pieces, but you can see how nicely marbled this rack is, man. It's got 9 bones, and my plan was to French this. When I looked at it inside the package, was to French it, which meant that I would be knocking off maybe 1.5 inches or so to really clean up the bone. But then I saw how much meat I would be removing if I Frenched it, and I said there's no way I'm going to let that meat not be on the grill. So I am not going to French. I am not going to French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huge piece of meat, man, and that marbling continues. Nice fat. So the plan is to get this to render to a significant degree tomorrow, and to have this crisp like chicharron. We'll be cooking the larger end. Again, that beautiful marbling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So to prep this is going to be pretty simple. What we're going to do is I'm going to take my jacquard and try to place as many holes as deep as I can into this skin. And again, if you saw my pork belly, my crispy pork belly, our crispy pork belly video, you saw how I did that to aid in rendering that skin. This jacquard has got like 40-something plus very sharp blades. They're not going to go too deep in, so I'm going to be pressing very hard. That fat is pretty thick, but I want to get as many holes as I can throughout this top side of this skin. A little noisy. All right, my jacquard got the job done, but I wanted some deeper holes into this fat cap. So went at it with a knife to really create some holes. I'm not into the meat, I'm strictly into the fat. Really help it render. Now what we're going to do, you can see, all right, again, no meat showing, just into that nice thick fat cap. There we go. I don't want too much exposed flesh, so I just want that skin exposed. This is going to be refrigerated overnight. And by the time I get ready to cook tomorrow, we're going to be looking at 16, 17 hours or so. All right, I've got those holes in there. I'm now going to come back with some white vinegar. All right, copious amount white vinegar, and I want to make sure I get some down into those holes that we created. All this is in preparation to dry out the skin overnight. Really is going to aid in us getting that crispy, crunchy skin. And plain kosher salt, lots of it. You're not going to overdo it, folks. I'm going to rub this in. I like to come back with some more vinegar. All right, and just like this will go into the fridge overnight. Welcome back, folks. Here we are. It's been about 18 hours. And our roast, our 5-bone pork roast, is out of the fridge. And I don't know how well you're able to see it, man, but really dry. The skin has gotten dry. It's hard. That salt and vinegar really work. So all we're going to do right now is we're going to take this out of here, flip it over, and start the seasoning process. It's not very difficult. I will start bone side up. Is just a little liquid that leached out. Bone side up. Just a little basic olive oil, just a light binder, nothing heavy. My first layer, man, that powerful, spicy, flavorful pig shake, competition pig shake. It's got that beautiful color, that zip. It has got the heat, the sweet. It's got everything we need. Thank you, Uncle Steve, for making such an awesome product. My Q-Shine Texas pecan. Should really solidify an awesome color we get on this Weber. The sugars to cover that powerful Uncle Steve. And come back over. And I really want to clean this off. I'm going to refresh those seasonings. Come back with a little smear of white vinegar. Man, the skin is firm. But a nice smear of white vinegar and some more kosher salt. Again, nice and healthy. Guys, this is not going to oversalt the skin, I guarantee it. I've done this on crispy pork belly. It does not. All right, let's go get this Weber lit. All right, our coals are ready. We've got the very same setup as I used for that chicken last week, and that worked very well. In the past, I've used 15 briquettes when I'm reverse searing tomahawks and other thick steaks. I kind of double that today. I've got 17 briquettes in each basket, so 34 total. And I think they should really work for this thick piece of meat. In addition to that 34 briquettes, I have got 2 nice Western wood lumps, chunks, pecan that should really flavor. I'm thinking this will probably take about 2 hours, hopefully. And from there, once I reach that 140, 145 range in internal temp, I will look to remove the coals from the basket, put them in the center, flip this thing over to really get that skin scarred and crisp. All right, we are at 1 hour. Let's see what we've got going. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely beautiful. Man, the color those 2 rubs are giving this thing. Oh, I am not gonna do a thing. I'm not gonna do a thing. I will give this probably another half hour and I'll come back out here and temp. Wow. All right, we are at that hour and a half mark. Whew. Let's see what we've got going here, man. 122 in the thickest part. We'll give this probably another, give or take, 20 minutes to half an hour. All right, folks, we are at 2.5 hours, man. And temperature is 142. We're going to pull, let this rest while we get this fire ready to sear and crisp up. All right, our fire is ready, man. Ooh, that underside. All the way around. Let's see if we can get this thing to crisp up really. Should take us 20-25 minutes or so. Hopefully I don't have to lower it to get it done. I don't want it to crisp up too fast, otherwise it might burn. I just want it to crisp up nice and slow. So let's see. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. What I want to do now is pretty much kind of move the skin to a cool side. I've got a 2-zone fire going, so I'm going to drop the grate and then move it over to the cool side with the skin facing the coals so it can continue. We're looking great, man. All right, it's been about 25 minutes, man. I've moved this around a couple of times, and I think we are set. Oh yeah, we are set. We're going to pull this and let this rest for 20-25 minutes. We've had 25 minutes of rest, man. And I failed to mention that before I put it on the crisp up, I scraped all that salt off of the skin. And then we went ahead and crisped. And man, it's crispy like a champ. So very happy with that. And I think this might be the best way. Oh, you can hear that. Oh. Folks, I don't know if you can see those juices. Oh my goodness. Let's get one more. Oh my. Oh. Wow. Oh. Not sure if you're able to hear that. But ladies and gentlemen, that is so tender, man. Look at all those juices. Oh, Mama, I know you want this. Oh, this is perfectly cooked.
That's fabulous.
It's good, Mama.
Thank you.
Oh. Guys, again, another great combination of rubs, man. Uncle Steve, pig powder, covered with some Cushan, Texas pecan. Really worked well. No need to inject, no need to, oh, that doesn't even make sense right there. Oh, we're not gonna let those juices go to waste. We've got some mashed potatoes, some green beans. Mom and I are getting ready to go to town. Pretty uneventful cook, folks. Very happy with how things turned out. Cook lasted all of 3 hours, including the time spent reheating the pit, trying to getting ready to crisp up. We want to thank you guys for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe's once again. Be sure to tune in this Thursday. We'll be having 3 awesome guests on, man. These gentlemen are heading to the world famous, the world renowned Jack Daniels. Let's hear the stories and the challenges they went through to get to the Jack. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tell a friend, ring the bell so you get our notifications for those weekly videos. We really appreciate your support. We want all of you guys to take care of yourselves, be safe, and we'll see you when we see you. Holla.